Oh, Vibes FC is heating up. The title race is becoming on. It's on. It is on. And you know what, yeah? Vibes FC is in the lead, fam. We're going to have to make sure none of these charlatan teams, yeah, come after us. Let's do this. Yes. Welcome. Yes, Vibes FC in the building. We'd love to see it. It's episode 16. We're under the floodlights. It's Midnight Vibes coming your way. And we have the entire first team in the lineup today for the first time ever. We love to see it. We've got David, we've got Lambs, we've got Kendall, and we've got Beatrice with us all today. First team, how are we doing? It's the first time we've all started ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, B, how you doing?
I'm good. I think I'm, better than most.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just keep it nice. Eat there. We're eating good. We've eaten good over Christmas. Like, very good. Yo, Kendall down at the bottom there, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing phenomenal, mate, today. Absolutely bloody lovely.
All right, listen.
Atletico won. Newcastle drew against Liverpool. I'm just loving it. I bring on 2021 is what I say.
Oh, what more can you ask for? Yo, Lambs, how are you? You got the wine out today, I see. Is that wine in that cup?
Oh, 100%.
There it is.
It's needed. Yeah, obviously, KJ, it's not been looking too good. It's not really been a happy Christmas for us Chelsea fans, has it? I'm sure, David's face is just saying everything. So I'm sure he's going to voice it straight after me. But, I mean, we lost to Arsenal and then we drew to Villa. So, yeah.
It is peak. Yo, David, how are you doing, my boy? Happy birthday, by the way, for yesterday, bruv. Happy birthday. You're now old enough to actually go and drink. It's beautiful.
I've been able to drink for a year. But, yeah, no, over Christmas, I've realised that now football's on the back burner. Now an American football fan. Up the Packers. We're getting our first round bye. We're going to win the Super Bowl. We're beating the Chiefs. That's all I'm saying, because Chelsea are depressing me too much. I need something positive in my life, so I've gone to America.
Yo, listen, David, what a Christmas and birthday gift that Chelsea have given you. We love to see it. We love to see it.
My hero.
And you know what, guys? It is actually the last Midnight Vibes of 2020. We only started in around October time, and what we have done, I'm so happy. I want to take this moment right now to thank each and every one of you on this panel right now, because without you, Midnight Vibes wouldn't be the same. I wouldn't be able to do this show, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for helping me make this show what this is. So, guys, big up to you guys. Thank you so much. And 2021's coming. We're gonna look to make this even bigger and better. And maybe we're adding more first team members to the squad. And you guys might have a say in who comes in. Maybe not. No pay rises though. Your contracts are still staying the same. Contract extensions year by year, rolling on. And then also, to everyone who's a part of Vibes FC, yes, that's right, you guys in the comments, in the chat, this wouldn't be nothing without you guys either. So again, big up to every one of you who have watched from the beginning, who are watching right now for the first time. Whenever you join Vibes FC, I don't care. As long as you're a part of it, is the most important thing. And this, I'm telling you guys, this is one of my favorite things to do, one of my highlights of 2020. And honestly, what's happened with how it's going, Vibes FC, people catching on to what we're doing, I can't thank you guys enough for being here and sharing that with us, and always being here week in, week out, from midnight into the late night if you guys from the UK, and whatever time you guys are on, whatever vibes you're on, midnight vibes, midday vibes, evening vibes, whatever vibes it is. Thank you so much to every single one of you. Let's go into 2021 with a bang, because it's now New Year's Eve officially. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, thank you so much. You know what time it is. Smash that like button for us. Smash a like button for Vibes FC. Smash the like button for the first team members of Midnight Vibes. And just smash the like button for the fact that Man United are second. All right, listen, we love to see it. Right, it's time to introduce the debutantes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to introduce the new guests to Vibes FC, ending 2020 with these guys. Let's give them a nice Vibes FC welcome. So, first of all, we've got a man who comes on the football terrace every now and then, but he comes on to make sure he chats sense to these people that represent his club. People don't like to hear it sometimes, but they need to hear the truth. And this man loves to deliver it. It's the one and only Arsenal fan. It is Brandon. Brandon, how are you doing?
I'm all right, mate. Not too bad. Feeling a little bit better now that we're back to winning ways, but do I expect anything to change? Not really. We're still sat 13th in the league, but you know, this fan base, they seem to think that we have Mikel Guardiola now that we've won 2 games. You know.
Well, I'll stop you there. I know you could talk forever about it, but this is only the intro. But you'll have your time. You know what I'm saying? We always give you time here at the Church of Vibes. And also, this guy, next guest. This guy's been asked to come on for weeks, and he's been given the wrong time to come on. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, my man's been chatting. He's been, you know what? Yeah, let's pay some homage. He has been here. He's been part of Football Terrace transformation towards the start of lockdown. He's been here, always been around, giving his analysis. He loves to watch football in black and white, but he is ours. We love him because he is ours. You know what I'm saying? Our own two-backer, our own Maldini lover, our own Ram fam. Ram, how you doing?
God. Oh my God, this Christmas and New Year's been dead.
Yo, you're on Vibes FC. You're on Midnight Vibes, fam. How are you not gassed right now? This is the time. Yo, listen.
Bro, like the only thing that's made, bro, ask the KJ. I'm gonna be venting this whole story.
Oh, you here for confession? All right, cool.
I'm here for confession.
We got time for some confession, guys. Smash a like for the new guests. We got some super chats to go through. First of all, we got man like Daniel. Our guys at Midnight Vibes always makes my morning, no matter what, even if Chelsea win, lose, or draw. Vibes FC, and big up my fellow Brummy KJ. All right, listen, Brummy boys, until the end. We love to see that. We've got another super chat here from, where is it here? From the 4th official man like Rome, our guy. While 2020 has been horrible for many, I left my job, started a career, left from an apartment to my first house, and it gave us Bruno. All right, listen. Big up to you, Rome, for what's happening with your life and how you've taken this year on head on, and hopefully there's more coming for you in 2021. And man like Mansour, he said he was going to do this. He's a man of his word. He said last Midnight Vibes of 2020 being a fire show. KJ, you've been awesome, and also the panelists. Liverpool, I don't know what WZ means. Liverpool was complacent, and Kendall, you should be proud of that Newcastle performance. They stopped Liverpool FC scoring on tactics and fight. This is for the extinct category. Yeah, so Mansour said he wanted the extinct category in the rating show earlier, and he's paid up. Man of his word. We'd love to see that. Guys, midweek football, Premier League, the Christmas period. Wait, I don't know how this has turned out the way it has, but it has. But before we go into it, it's debut question time. The question that everyone who makes their debut on Vibes FC Midnight Vibes in the Church of Vibes has to answer this question. Shows what kind of person you are. The question is, Messi or Ronaldo? Brandon?
That's a tough question, that. Messi for me.
Woo! It's happening. The comeback is happening. It's 2020 coming to an end, but Messi is not giving up yet. Messi with an extra point there. And now Ram. Answer this correctly, bro. Messi or Ronaldo?
I gotta go for Ronaldo, man.
Ooh,
That's
Ronaldo.
the gap.
The gap is still there.
We're ending 2020 on
Oi.
top. That is what I
Oi,
want to
listen.
see.
The score is now 19-16. The gap is still there, but it's been closed by a lot. We got some super chats here. Man United got Liverpool shook.
Oh, no.
Bruno
No,
penalty
no,
winner
no.
at the cupping. Let's go. Glory, Man United.
You are kidding me.
Oh, listen, Lambs, it's fine. It's just because your club ain't in this position, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get onto that in a moment. We've got another super chat here. It says, from Rodrigo, our guy, it says, remember people rejected Darlow when Kendall brought him up when we need to put respect on his name, best keeper in the league from a Chelsea fan. To be fair, we didn't reject Darlow. We rejected Dubravka. The Darlow did
Team
get
of the
into
week, he did.
Team of the
Sometimes.
week and sexy 11.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I'll take that. Yeah, but thank you for this comment, Rodrigo. Love ya.
We love to see that. And also, man like James, he says, Sir Alex Ferguson effect is in full effect. United have made Liverpool buckle under the pressure. Big up the panel. Listen, man saying the Fergie Judge is back. Ollie Judge and if Ollie Judge and Fergie Judge combine, does that equal 21? Listen, I'm not the guy who does judgeonomics here. I'm not the guy who makes the rules. I just interpret the judgeonomics, and that might be an equation and an answer. You know what I'm saying, guys? But big up to each and every one of you in the chat right now. We love to see that. We've got one more super chat in, saying from PAVFC, a Villa fan says, Big Sam begging to the heavens for COVID break. All right, listen, we'll get on to what he said, yeah, because it's Big Sam in it. Like, we have to talk about Big Sam at least once on this show. Right, let's get straight into the action. I was going to leave this to last because I thought it's going to be a routine win, but it didn't turn out that way. It is Newcastle versus Liverpool, 0-0. Did someone say Brucey Magic? Did someone say...
Nobody said that.
Did someone say Agent Bruce? The Man United fans did. You know what I'm saying? Kendall, the guy that you despise, is for this game. Just listen to my words before you go at me. For this game, produced and the team played some Brucey ball in full effect. Tell me how you're feeling about that performance and how does it make you view Bruce?
We played the opposite of Bruce ball. We played attacking football. We defended where we needed to. We recovered balls. And guess what? It worked against the champions. Steve Bruce. Bruce ball does not work. Opposite of Bruce ball does work. Anti-Bruce ball works. This is my cheering. Seriously though, it does. Like, we saw tonight, and I don't want to hear anyone, because Ram before was like, oh, Liverpool played so bad, and that is why we didn't win. No, Newcastle played really, really well. We defended where we need to. He had them recovered balls really, really well. Callum Wilson had a really, really good game, considering he didn't actually score. Carl Darlow saved us from absolute oblivion half the time. So I don't want to hear no. Liverpool were rubbish. Newcastle played really, 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 really well. For the first time this whole season, we've had 45 minutes of good football against Everton. Other than that, we've played absolutely horrific. So today, I'm so glad. Even if we lost 1-0, I wouldn't have cared, because that is how, and that is what I want to see from our team, because we are clearly capable of it. Steve Bruce is not capable. However, our team is.
Kendall has spoken. She is happy with the performance, but
yes.
Brucey boy, you still have a ways to go to winning over.
If we play like that for the rest of the
Kendall's
season,
heart.
I'll change my mind. Honestly, I promise I'll change my mind. I'll be Steve Bruce in.
Okay. You've heard it here first. You heard it here first, folks. She's
well, obviously we don't get relegated, but I mean, you know what I mean. We can't get relegated, but.
We got super chat here said, what do you think of Terry bringing eye test to the confession box and making him say sorry for everything that he's done wrong in his life? So funny. Yes, Shane, man like Shane. He's right. Terry took a lesson out of the book of vibes and held some confession on his show today. And boy, did eye test confess. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the most beautiful moments I've ever seen in my life, and I need to go and clip that up and put it on the clips channel because it was beautiful. But yes, it was a great moment. And also, we got another super chat here saying, Scouts are shook. We are coming for you, man. Hashtag 21. People are asking.
9 + 10.
You know what I'm
21.
saying? Listen, Ram, Liverpool fan in the vibes right now, in midnight vibes. Yo, what go on with your team, fam? What's this?
I don't know. Like the West Brom game, it got me vexed. It got me angry. You know, I got angry. We conceded last minute. We didn't shut that game up. We didn't shut shop. We didn't score a second goal. We all said it. We need a second goal to win that game. We didn't get it. So what was I expecting? I was expecting a very good performance from us. And credit to Newcastle, they fought for their lives. They fought for their lives. That's something that I wanted Liverpool to do, and they didn't do it enough. You know, Newcastle wanted it more. They attacked us, and the thing that frustrates me the most, we cannot keep relying on Alisson to bail us out every single time, and the team attacks us. These lot could have scored 2 or 3 goals, but if it wasn't for Alisson, bro, this game could have been out of sight, out of mind. We've had our chances, we didn't take it. We have to face the consequences. As simple as that.
All right, listen, Ram. You said some wild things earlier today on the stream when we was ranking the 2020 players of the year, and you said you come out of your mouth and said that Jordan Henderson has been the best footballer of 2020, bruv. Of entire 2020, Jordan Henderson is the man you picked, bruv. And you are fighting on that hill, and you man go. He drops this today, fam. Now it's time for confession, bruv. Confess your sins, bruv.
It wasn't just on this performance today. I had a look back at the footage, and I'm like, bro, that's like 10 months of held in abuse for Henderson coming out, and you just went overboard. Look, you're the pastor in this realm, so I'm gonna say, look, forgive me, Father, I have sinned. I took the abuse for Henderson, and I went and absolutely caused chaos. And I repent everything that I said. Yeah.
You retracted the statement.
Retracted the statement.
After 4 hours, you retracted.
Retracted the statement. We'll have to see that. You are forgiven.
I'm humble enough, and I'm a man enough to say you look like a fool. Then you look like a fool.
You are forgiven. We got a super chat. He said, "Don't walk alone. Class of 2020 is coming." #21. United fans are gassed.
They're moving like Chelsea fans. Be careful.
Listen, you're not putting that on us, man. We're not putting that on us.
Be careful with what you wish for, because
listen, you see David trying to do the reverse psychology thing. Nah, bro, I'm not here today, fam.
I'm warning you, man, isn't it? I'm warning you.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Lincoln saying, KJ, I may need to change my nickname in 2021 because the way it's going, there's not going to be any reason to be called Bad Vibes. Cough 21 is coming. Cough. That is why you're Asian Bad Vibes right there. That is why your name's never gonna change, fam. Lincoln, I was with you, and then you just go and ruin it like Igal when he gets so happy about Arsenal, bro. Listen.
You know the funny thing is about a certain player in Liverpool. See, everyone's like, you see, this is one thing that really annoys me about Liverpool fans. They say that Mane is better than Salah. I think that's absolute nonsense. And do you know what makes it even funny? This season, do you know he's got 3 more goal contributions than him in all competitions? The much maligned Timo Werner at wing. Timo Werner has 3 more goal contributions than Sadio Mane, and they say he's better than Salah. I'm sorry, I can't have this. It's ridiculous.
This is where you need the eye test. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at it, yeah, what Mane does for us for Liverpool, guy drops deep, runs at defenders, causes havoc. You know what I mean? He's not the main source of goals.
Where was havoc today then?
Havoc wasn't there. Havoc wasn't
there.
there.
What could have been useful today when he got into a really good assist position? Wijnaldum assist could have been useful today, but
nah.
He drew. Okay, be quiet.
Hey, I'm Chelsea in it, but these men are the
champions. So be quiet.
Ram said himself before the game, it's an easy win.
No.
Went to the game and went, it's an easy game. It's Newcastle. It's Steve Bruce.
Kendall, I told you yesterday, Newcastle is a bogey ground. It's a bogey ground. I'm not sure that we're going to get a win. I
To
told
be
you
fair,
that.
every single Liverpool fan I spoke to actually was the opposite to me. I was like, oh, it's going to be 3-0. Like, it's just not going to work. And every single Liverpool fan I spoke to actually said it was probably going to be a draw.
It's Newcastle and it's Steve Bruce. He's not going to end happily for Liverpool. It's as simple as that. I saw it.
Wait, okay, Ram. Are you now starting to feel the pressure? Are Liverpool now starting to feel people breathing down their neck? And can they handle it, bro? That is the question.
Look. We've had this conversation a couple of hours ago about it. I think what other Liverpool fans said, that is not right. Not right. Completely wrong. Like, completely wrong. Obviously, the players do know the pressure. Like, United got that last-minute goal. Trademark United, those last-minute goals that Fergie had back in the day. But to say that these players didn't have the pressure is false. Like, I wouldn't say I played professionally, but I played cricket to a decent level. I'll tell you a story, right? I'll tell you a story about little.
Wait. Fun fact: Ram is actually more of a cricket fan than he is football fan. Facts. Anyway,
I'll tell you the
Go
story.
on, Ram. Tell us this story, fam. Tell us.
Basically, it was a quarter-final match. I had a man of the match performance. Got 3 wickets.
Oh, come on now.
I got 30 runs, winning runs as well. 36 not out. The semi-final match, the next match, someone told me that I scored 3 runs and got 3 wickets and scored 30 runs. Going to be expecting another great performance from me today. And bro, that sort of put me off. It put me off a lot, like that pressure, because I was expected to repeat the performance I had in the last game. That pressure, it does a lot of things to you. It can galvanize you, and it can throw you off. For me, it throw you off. But for me, I expect this Liverpool team to be galvanized by this pressure, not to be.
Yo, Ram, what you said there, yeah, that it takes a man to admit that he's a bottle job, and I respect that.
Wow, that is a bio.
All right, okay, we've got a super chat here, absolute super chat. We love to see a man like Stacey D, or girl like Stacey D, whatever you are, it's okay. Love the vibes, ladies and gents. Kendall, for the first time in forever, I love your club, and that's saying a lot because I'm a Man United fan.
The amount of messages I've had off Man United fans tonight is unreal.
Listen, Brucey boy, I love you today, fam. You know what I'm saying? Agent
Man
Bruce,
United
bro.
agent, man.
Man United agents. Yeah, David, what on with your agents, bro? They've been disappearing, fam. They're nowhere to be seen.
In the mud.
In the mud, bro. Anyway, we're gonna move on for this game, man, because Ram might cry, and we don't want to see that. It's almost 2021. We don't want Ram crying into the new year. All right, we're gonna move on to the game that put the pressure on to Liverpool, which is Man United Wolves. Winning dirty. Winning when you're playing terrible. Players that were criticized for just being a player who plays football. Rashford and Bruno turning up in the last dying moments of their game to get the winner. And Man United moving to second place. Second place. This is mad. Very mad. We've got a super chat here saying, Liverpool fans, we should remain humble. I think today was a very humbling draw. But Beatrice, Man United fan here on Midnight Vibes, is 21 coming? Is it on? Is it on?
You know what? I'm not going to get carried away. All I will say is title chart, but no, I'm not going to get carried away. I think I just want us to put pressure on Liverpool. But I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to keep it humble, keep it simple, and just take each game as it comes. I can't get carried away, man. I can't do it. I can't end up like Chelsea. I don't want that happening to us. So I just need to chill and just be happy inside, but occasionally scream title charge. But yeah, that's me.
All right, B just wants to occasionally scream title charge, and that's it. We got a comment here from man like Neek says, get carried away. Bro, you're the one guy who's saying don't get carried away. I'm not listening to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen, this guy, fam. I love Nix, by the way. He's a great guy. Yes, like we've got another super chat here saying United fans celebrate the gas till the balloon bursts. Oh, that is true, yeah. That is true. Like right, the way that we've been, yeah, you could say just be happy, fam. And you know what? Yeah, I'm saying that. Be happy with where we are. We can't be upset. Stacey D says, I'm a female KJ. Thank you very much. But I love you anyway, my brother. All right, listen, my sister, yeah. Thank you so much for that. We love to see it. And then we also got to say, we got another one from Daniel said, put respect on Wolves. They are a hard team to beat. Yeah, we'll get to Wolves in a moment. I'm just going to say this. What right now, yeah, this is not where I expected Man United to be. And as the captain of Vibes FC, I'm going to say this. Enjoy the moments. Enjoy it while we're there. Until we are first after 38 games, then we can celebrate.
Yeah.
Literally, just enjoy the season. Enjoy where we are now because we've got a tough run of games coming on. We've got to beat Aston Villa. Then we've got to play
Liverpool.
Then we've got to play. And if we get something out of that, then you might see the gas get turned up a little bit more for me. Right now, I'm happy that I can scream Avengers, you know what I'm saying? And it can just annoy people because Avengers assembled in the last few weeks, now I'm saying. And we've been turning up in the big moments. And yeah, man, we out here vibing out, having a good time. Everyone enjoy the vibes and let's just keep moving forward. But we want to go to some rivals here. David.
Look at David's face.
Yeah. No, because I know the next game we're talking about, and I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Man United.
It wasn't a defeat, David. Don't cry about it. It wasn't like against Arsenal.
Well, listen, we're not moving on to the next game. I'm asking David this: like, Man United right now, from where we was, are you surprised that we're here?
Yes, but no. Like, I always knew that you'd go on a run. It was just when will you go on this run? All I'm saying is, KJ, you know it as well. Our teams are very similar. You can look great in a great run of games, unbeaten in however many games, and then have one loss and it all just drop off and there be no explanation. It doesn't shock me that you're here. I still thought even though I predicted you to finish fifth, I said second, third, fourth, and fifth will all be very close to each other. I thought Liverpool would run away with it. So I'm not shocked you're there. But whether it's you actually being there or it's you in really good form, and when your bad form comes along, that's when the other teams will catch up. We'll see.
No, that's fair enough. Brandon, I'm going to come to you because you guys are one of our losses. You did beat us at Old Trafford. And Arsenal fans at that time were there saying, take your time with it. They were doing all of this and you know what I'm saying? And now you, man, have had a struggle. You've had 2 good games, but from that point where you guys beat Man United, and did you expect us to come back and actually be where we are?
No, not at all. I do look at it though, and I do think to myself, like, how much of that is down to like other teams around you, like Spurs, Chelsea, and that dropping points, where you wouldn't expect them to drop points. But at the same time, you have got the squad that should be competing for the title, in my opinion. It's just Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not quite got it out of them now. Well, he is getting it out of them now, but you've seen it with United before. They'll go on a run and, you know, they can fall apart as well.
Yeah, this is the thing. And this is why, yeah, we just have to enjoy these moments because we know this is happening. And when people are trying, I've seen Chelsea fans, yeah, including you, David, and maybe be at Lambs, try and force this whole title challenge on us like we think we're there, fam. Yo, we reject that in Vibe's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, bro. Like, we have to earn the right to be called title challengers, and we have to slowly get there. We're getting there. But we got some super chats here. Man from Zachariah says, let's be reckless, fam. He's saying, let's be reckless, KJ. Hashtag 21 is coming. Hey, man. I'm here about vibe. If that's your vibe you're on, I ain't here to extinguish that. You go ahead, fam. You do what you do. We've got another new member, James Hamilton. Thank you for becoming a member on the Football Terrace. We love to see that, supporting not just Vibes FC, but every show on the Football Terrace. You know what I'm saying? Also, we've got our guy Jesse, fam. Man, like Jesse says, good evening, people. I really just want to go to Anfield level with Liverpool. That let's take that record. Oh, listen, if United go in level with Liverpool, yeah, that game's gonna be mad. Like, that's gonna be just such a mad game. And we also had another member here as well, man, like AK becoming a member as well. We love to see that. Yo, we're gonna speak about Wolves quickly, and then we're gonna move on to the next game. Kendall, Wolves, they actually had a rotated squad. where do you think this loss is just literally one of those ones where the luck was against them in the end, and they can just look forward to the rest of the season, or is there something to be worried about?
No, I don't think there's anything necessarily to be worried about. They've had a couple of dodgy results. I mean, we even drew against them, so I'm saying that because, you know, at that point we were very bad. So, you know, I don't think anything to be worried about. It depends on what happens in the next couple of games, and maybe they'll take a look at it. But they're solid. They've got a really, really decent squad, not just starting 11, and they've got a really, really good manager. So I don't think there's anything to be worried about necessarily. It was just a matter of luck yesterday, and Man United just edged it.
No, that's fair enough. I also believe Wolves are a good team and they'll be fine for the rest of the season. And Podence and Neto, yeah, whew, excellent players. But you know what? Before we move on, yeah, I just want to say this. Adama Traore, yeah, my man is legit. If he wasn't, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If my man wasn't big, built like a brick, and if he didn't have that much melanin in his skin, they would call him Dan James. I love Adama Traore, but literally, he hasn't scored a goal in a year. My man, literally, he will stop good attacking plays so a man could dribble, fam. Like it's not, it's not good. It's not good enough.
I'm gonna preach with you, yeah. Do you know what is his problem?
Wait. You would do no such thing. You will have your say. You not preach with Pastor KJ on mere church.
You contribute.
The power is getting to his head now, man.
I'm just saying.
Oh, no, you have your round. Come have your favor. I'm joking with you. I'm messing with you.
Nah, is the problem with Adama Traore, the man doesn't look up. Like the guy has looks down and starts running. The guy isn't aware of his surroundings. There's so many opportunities where Pedro Neto was running in behind but doesn't look up and pass it to him. Podence was in space, doesn't give the ball to him. The guy is just tunnel vision, literally tunnel vision, has one thought, running at the defense. Sometimes he gets away with it. Sometimes he looks like a complete fool.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he also does miss Jimenez. Like
he does miss Jimenez.
Fabio Silva is not right now. He's not the guy.
You know what? Yeah, big up to David De Gea for continuing playing that game because man ran into him, and that's like basically running into a brick wall, fam. Like that guy is massive. Like I've seen him in real life when he played for Middlesbrough. I was just like, that's not real. He's not real. He shouldn't be that big. It should be illegal to be that big.
But he tells everyone that he doesn't do weights.
He does no weights, and all it is, he just applies the baby oil. Maybe that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And then also, before we go on to the next game, two things. First of all, Eric Bailly is the funniest footballer I've ever seen in my life. He just makes me laugh. Did anyone see that back heel he did to Paul Pogba? Legit, my man. There's a reason why he is part of the Vibes 11. He's just he's an absolute madman.
When he told Cavani to do his celebration.
Yeah, man was against Everton. Man was like, "You're gonna do the literally." He's just there for vibes. He's legit just there.
But his
vibes.
face is like dead serious. He wasn't like,
Cavani.
He was like,
Cavani's just like, oh yeah, I have to do that as well. Like, I love everybody. I wish he'd never leave United. I want to stay there forever to just be there to cause havoc. We got a super chat here saying Arsenal should sign John McGinn. That ain't a bad shout, to be fair. John McGinn, and I rate John McGinn. We have AK saying, a new member saying that United pressuring Liverpool, especially for this title, is good enough for me. This title should never be a walk in the park for the scum. Proud of my club. Ollie, I listen. I rate that, fam. You know what I'm saying? He said, KJ right, United fan. KJ's right. United fans, let's enjoy this wave we're riding on until the end of it. Let's stay in the present. That's right. Let's not try and get too carried away. But there is over 1.1k of you watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button. Share this video out to them sleeping charlatans who are not awake to catch the vibes, or anyone doing work or whatever, fam. It's New Year's Eve. Why are they sleeping for, man? Come on, man. Stay awake. Catch the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We got a super chat here saying, yes, Adama is just a juiced up Alex Iwobi, or a whole tight league gunner with that one. Or listen, man like fish, fam. Or listen, this is my guy. Hold tight, Josh, fam. Hold tight, Josh. All right, guys. Listen, we're going to move on to the next game. Chelsea. And the Brommy boys, Aston Villa. Woo! Oof, the lads from Brum came to your gaff. And listen, they should have. I personally believe they were the better team. I don't know about you guys, but they should have got more than 3 points at 1 point. But hey, you know what? Yeah, Lambs is sitting there. She's barely said anything. She's pissed. She is pissed. Lambs, go. Just go. That's what I'm gonna say. Go.
Thank you, Pastor KJ, for giving me the floor. Talking of John McGinn, he nearly scored against us as well. And it was really sad to see Edward Mendy just watch that shot just fly over the crossbar, fly and hit the crossbar and know that he couldn't do anything about it. Christian Pulisic had a chance to get us ahead from a mistake by Jack Grealish. Again, did we capitalize on it? No, we didn't. Sideways, backwards, lethargic, slow, burst of intensity, but then not being clinical enough for the finish. We get the goal, we go ahead, and the goal that we concede, I'm screaming at Hayden Christensen, get on your feet. Get on your feet. We're a man down. They're on the attack. Get on your feet. Get on your feet. And then what happens? We all saw what happens. And you see how quick, and I think the foul was actually for Villa, but you see how quick Jack Grealish got on his feet. Okay, let me stop.
Ooh, wait, the way you've just picked up that glass here. Oh, listen, the way you picked up that glass just says it all. And she said, let me stop straight to the wine. Or there's issues when that happens. David.
Especially after on the back of that Arsenal performance. Oh my goodness. Like you'd expect a comeback after we let them, of all people, them do that to us. This was supposed to be the response. Did we come through? No. Everyone is fit. Everyone except for Ziyech, everyone is fit. What's his excuse? I can't defend him anymore. I can't defend Frank Lampard anymore.
Oh, wait, lambs. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Are you saying Lampard out?
He has to go for me. That's it. You spent 250 million. Like you've been backed. You have been backed. There is no excuse. You should be where United and Liverpool are thereabouts. You should even be where Everton is now. It's not good enough. Not good enough.
This is definitely confession. You know what I mean? It's all coming out now. David, the floor is yours. Confession is open. Speak.
I mean, everyone knows what I think about this. It's like we were so bad against Arsenal, and the guy basically went in and went, "Oh, let me play with the same people again." I'm saying it again. Mason Mount was the worst player on the pitch. I don't care. He was awful. He killed so many attacks. I'm sick of it. I've been saying it since the start of the season. 4-2-3-1. Havertz at 10. Mount does not make my starting lineup yet. He's playing every game. And Hudson-Odoi had a good game, and Mason Mount had an awful game. If you swapped it round, I know for a fact the next game Frank would bench Callum and Mason would keep playing because Mason's fantastic. Everyone's talking about his output, and it's like he's got 2 open play goal contributions in 50 games, and everyone's talking about this kid speed. Nah, it vexed me. What's it? I thought Mendy could have done better for the goal, but I feel like we still were probably the better team overall. Pulisic couldn't finish because Lampard loves shifting wingers about and not actually playing them in their position. But
David, say the words. Say the words.
No, you see, the thing is, I'm not. No. Let me. Okay, I am Lampard out, but I'm not Lampard out as in get him out tomorrow. I'm Lampard out as in get him out at the end of the season and bring in someone who's actually decent. Mainly because there's no other options right
David,
now.
Without the extra words, confess.
2 words.
Or listen, confess. Say it.
Considering this guy has the same
without the extra words,
hold on. No, I'll say it. Hold on, I'm saying it now. Considering he has the same win percentage as Villas-Boas, the guy's got to go. Lampard out. He's got to go. I'm sorry.
And there we go. The
Ruud Gullit didn't have the money that Frank. He's before Roman, and he had 0.05 but less win percentage, but at least he won a trophy.
Wait, the confession, guys, it's there, it's out now. I bet you see how much better you guys feel. You feel good. You know what I'm saying? And the bangers and mash Boas, fam, because that's what it's now called from now on, fam. until he gets the form back on track, is bangers and mash Boas, because as you just said, my man's got the same win percentage as that man, and all he does differently to him is eat bangers and mash, and that's it, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking peak for Chelsea right now. I did predict this. I will keep saying I did predict this happening, but it's okay. We'll move on from that. And Aston Villa are on the wait. Prime coming in and saying he also needs to confess. Oh, listen, bruv, I'll get you on here soon and you can make your confession, fam. It's okay.
It's all coming out tonight.
All coming out. We've got some super chats here. Frank Lampard in the comments saying in the cloud. You know what I'm saying? He's out here trying to out David for his Mount agenda. Yo, Frank Lampard, question. Why do you love Mount so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to answer that for me. Send a super.
It was Frank this week and Jaden last week.
Yeah. We just everyone we see. Oh, it's what I mean. Why just see?
If Mason Mount ever sees it, Mason Mount, if he watches this, must hate me. Like, honestly, he must hate the like. Honestly, but I'm sorry. Like, everyone's banging on about how bad Havertz is, right? Yeah, Havertz has one less goal contribution. Well, I'm only talking Premier League. He actually has more goal contributions overall, but we won't go into that. But in the Prem, Mason Mount's played double the minutes. They play the same position, and Mount has only one more goal contribution. So I'm confused as to how Mason Mount is this, you know. And
David, let it go,
bro.
We
move.
Read. We got Pulisic missing 2 chances. Lampard fault. Christian staying on the floor. Lampard fault. I understand, but Lampard not the only one to blame. That is true. Christensen should never play for Chelsea ever again after that. That was actually that's actually disgraceful. Like, man, the fact that man got up so casually after you scored, yeah, disgraceful. We got another super chat here. We got them flying in. I got one saying here, Wilder, a 1-season wonder, is he a top coach? Yeah, we'll come to that when we get there. But that's a good question. Also, Strip Bear, where did that? Oh, I hate when StreamYard does this. I just had it there. Here we go. Strip Bear said Lampard out, dislike you lot. Oh, so you're saying you dislike the Lampard out, guys? That is cool. Remember, in Vibes FC, everyone is welcome if you just want to catch the vibes. Yeah, Lampard in or out, Ali in or out, Arteta in or out, you know what I'm saying? It's all good here, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're vibing out here. If the board back Ali and Jan, best believe Klopp will come in to pepper your Clark. Oh, gosh. What if this man's been walking the league and a man not allowing it? Man is not allowing it. AK, bro, with the AK. Sending shots, bro. Sending shots to Liverpool and
that's killed me.
Pepper the Clark, fam. Oh, listen. Man's gassed, man's ready. But yeah, we've got the Bromley boys doing well. They're looking to climb up the table. They've got 2 games in hand on Chelsea and some of the other teams around them. They play Man United next. If they take points off Man United, do we have to start considering Aston Villa as not a serious contender for like the league one for that, but as a good team, a good team. Europa team, Europa League team. All right, cool. Point respect on the Bromley boys' names. You know what I'm saying? You love to see that. Respect the guys from Brom. All right, we're going to move on to the next game because these guys have had their confession time and they've poured out their souls. And let's try to make them feel better. We're going to talk about Crystal Palace and Leicester. Brandon, I'm going to come to you. Harvey Barnes. Where has this guy come from? What's happened to him this season? Because he is hitting some serious form.
Yeah, he looks like quite a decent player. You know, maybe we should get him in the England squad. I don't really know what else to say. Really, yeah, he's just hit some serious form this season, hasn't he?
Yo, England call up. That's big. It's an England call up. That's big, you know. Like he's not that good.
Why not? Mason Mount gets a call up. David hates Mason Mount.
But no, I'm sorry, but like Mason. No, but the thing is, Southgate will play him on wing. Like I'd rather have Harvey Barnes on wing than Mason Mount on wing, 100%.
Yo, you know what? Yeah, the may as well thing is true with this England team, fam. Because my man's just giving out caps left, right, and centre, fam. You know what I'm saying? If your name is not Jack Grealish, yeah, he will just give you a cap. Like Jack Grealish had to literally have to. People have to be injured for Jack Grealish to get a cap. You know. All right, listen. The way my man's treating him is Well, yeah, I'm sick of the waistcoat.
I
fam.
guarantee Gareth Southgate will be one of those England managers who gives a player from the Championship a cap. He'll be one of those ones.
Yeah, but you know what? That's funny.
On
Yeah?
purpose. When there's players in the Premier League who should have a cap.
Yo, he's done that already. He said to Jack Grealish he can't get an England cap in the championship because he needs to get Premier League experience. What does he go and do? Give one to Calvin Phillips while he's in the championship. See, I'm spun the waistcoat. I'm sick of him, fam. But anyway, let's talk. Let's talk about England because who watches international football? It is dead. Daniel coming in saying Darlow deserves an England call-up. Seriously, we have 3 good goalkeepers and we pick Pickford. Yo, Kendall, I think he's trying to win your heart back. You know what I'm saying? After your little dispute over Callum Wilson. But anyway, yeah, we want to talk about Crystal Palace before we move on. Man like Zaha putting Terry in the mud. We love to see it. Yo, B, I've got a question for you. Why is Zaha always angry, fam? Like, what's going on with his brother, fam?
He needs to quit. Like, I think it's excessive. It's just excessive. I get you're passionate and I get you don't like being fouled on the pitch, but you're doing too much. Every single game, you're trying to fight someone and grip someone's neck. Like, stop it. It's ridiculous at this point. I do think maybe he feels a bit of resentment for the fact that he still has to stay at Crystal Palace while he's watching his other mates flourish at other clubs. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's there at United doing bits. Maybe he feels a bit of, resentment for the fact that they've kept him there and he's taking it out on everyone else. But I think he needs to give it a rest because no one likes the moaner, the whiner. Refs get sick of it and they just don't even look at you. So you're actually wasting your time and wasting your energy and being overly emotional, I think, anyway. He just needs to chill.
Yo, listen, I love Zaha, yeah, but recently my man's been mad. You know what I mean? My man's scrapping at Tyrone Mings in that game, bare complaining and that. But saying that, yeah, Ram, how sick was his goal?
Yeah, it was very, very good. Like Zaha has always had that ability, but it's that consistency that he needs, isn't it? Is the consistency like Terry likes to bang on about how he's a skill merchant and everything, but the guy has ability to score goals, and I think the problem with him is that consistency hasn't been there for a number of years. Now that he's starting to get that, we can see a top player here.
Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? We got £5 super chat here from Daniel saying, I have a ridiculous agenda. I admit, so do you, KJ. Yeah, listen, I told you, we're about the truth here in the Church of Vibes. And yes, I have an agenda against Burnley and fraud Brazilians. And fraud Brazilians, fam. Oh, we talk about fraud Brazilians. Let's talk about the fraud Brazilian at Newcastle. What the hell was that, bro?
That made my day.
He kicked his own ass trying to do an overhead kick.
Oh, mate.
Stop.
You saw him go up.
Stop,
oh,
please.
it was amazing. I saw the ball jump and I saw him jump off his leg and I was like, this is going to go so badly.
I can't say anything about fraud Brazilians. We've got 3 or 4 of them at Arsenal. So
yeah, that's true. You got bare for Brazilians, bro. But what? Like I saw it. It's like, bro, that's
how
not
can you kick
fam.
yourself? Do an overhead kick.
Like it's not that it's not you, bro. Just it's not you. It's not you. Why you try? Why did you try it? Why did you try it?
I just feel like
the fact is that he lay on the floor afterwards and went. Like, he just knew it wasn't him.
I feel like Callum Wilson just looks at him and goes, I'm not passing the ball to you.
You are dead. Fraud Brazilians. He said also Ify Bus saying Pepe over Zaha. Mate, Pepe is Zaha's water boy for the Ivorian
delusion.
National team. It's okay, man. It's peak, bro. It's pretty, but yeah, man. Just fraud Brazilians. We're going to talk about a different kind of fraud nationality later because I've got a bone to pick with this brother. Actually, we're going to talk about it next because it is Brighton and Arsenal. Arsenal picking up a win. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon, the Moped derby.
All right, listen. If Moped actually scored in the dynamics of the game, that would have been sick. But it didn't happen. Yeah, Brandon, are Arsenal's relegation battle over? Is it done now? Like, are you guys out of the woods and it's just about picking up form?
I have a confession for you, KJ.
Confession time. Here we go. More confession at the Church of Vibes. Go for it, mate.
Arteta in.
Wait, what?
I'm joking. Honestly, I'm joking. No, two results doesn't change the fact that you know, two good results doesn't change anything for us, really. We're still sat 13th in the league. I'm still Arteta out, but it looks like the board's going to keep him here anyway. My personal opinion, if you want to keep Arteta at Arsenal, give him a kit, give him a pair of boots and tell him to go and get in our midfield because he's better than Granit Xhaka.
That said, yo, lace up your boots, son. It's time to play. Like, all right, listen. Now, but you've got 2 wins from 2 games. We'll go from your last win you had. Lacazette has scored in both games. Is this now? Is it the fact they stopped twerking? Like, is it the fact they stopped twerking for people and defenders that now he's starting to score goals?
I don't know, really. It's weird. It's weird how he's just all of a sudden picked up form. And what annoyed me a little bit was, like you said, he's scored 3 goals in the last 3 games now. He scored against Chelsea, scored against Man City in the League Cup as well. And then Arteta drops him to the bench. And I'm like, what's all this about? But yeah, I still don't think Lacazette's the answer. I still think he needs to go in the summer personally. But
Nah, fair enough. We got a super chat here saying if I was Arsenal chairman, I would go get Roberto Martinez in, go Arsenal squad and change the fortunes for like he's done it for Belgium and made them the #1 team in the world. Ray, bro, Ray. Roberto Martinez.
Remember, he got Wigan relegated.
He did also win the FA Cup, so he is perfect for Arsenal.
Oh, that is
trolling. Dave's trolling.
that is very true. That is very true. But the thing is, yeah, the Belgian resurgence got nothing to really do with Martinez. It's the fact that he has
got the unreal players.
Literally, he has no choice but to pick Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Thorgan Hazard, Carrasco. He has no choice but to pick them, fam. Letting Roberto Martinez have money to spend on play. Nah, listen, ridiculous. But
bring back Rodiega, you know.
Yeah, Rodiega back from where he played in Turkey or something. Your super chat here from Rodrigo says, Joseph Linton deserves an England call-up. All right, listen, that's true because he's not actually Brazilian.
If he was British, he still wouldn't. Like English, he still wouldn't deserve a call-up. Howie, man.
Well, with the way Southgate goes, why not?
Well, yeah,
if he pressed really hard, then he might get in.
You know what I mean? You probably see that bicycle kick attempt to be like, oh, that's a bit of flair. I'm gonna have some of that in my team, and leaving Jadon Sancho and Grealish on the bench. All right, listen, don't get me started on this guy called the waistcoat fam. All right, listen, we got no super chat here from Malak Harry. Said just link Arsenal to Monaco. Monaco have a good season and an awful season and sell their best players as well, like Arsenal sold Van Persie and Alexis, whilst Monaco sold Falcao and others. I was trying to draw a correlation to Monaco and Arsenal. The only difference is Monaco won their league at least.
If only Arsenal had a player like Mbappe.
Big club with a small club mentality. That's what it is.
Lambs, are you okay? You okay down there? Like you...
Yeah, no. I'm great. The thing that I can't believe this team actually got 6 points.
You're vexed about this.
Like we gave it to them. They hadn't had a hope. We actually gave it to them. We just said, hey, take 3 points. It's yours. Just go. What's worse is we all know what happened. Like they had nothing going up front, like absolutely nothing. No service. It was empty from the middle to the front. There was absolutely nothing going on there, right? Now they made a few changes, put Martinelli on, Emil Smith-Rowe, drop Pepe, play Saka, and either Lacazette or Aubameyang down the middle. Oh, what do you know? Look, there's service and there's goals. We actually let teenagers run rings around us. Teenagers. Gabriel Martinelli, again, he did this to us last year as well. He did this to us in that 2-2 draw as well. It was him. And woe and behold, he comes and does it again.
No.
They didn't even play against Brighton as they did against us. Sorry.
We get it. Oh,
El Neni gave the ball away. Like Brighton had their chances. They're just not good.
You also forgot you made Granit Xhaka look like Xabi Alonso as well.
Can you stop, please? I'll never. I have nightmares about that free kick.
One thing I will me what Arsenal fans about. You've asked for the young players. Coming from someone who watched all these young players last year, they have a limited amount of good games. They're going to drop clangers, and you're going to, and knowing Arsenal fans, if they drop 2 or 3 clangers, you're switching them so quickly. I can see it already.
Stop pushing bad on them.
I'm not wishing. I'm not wishing bad on them.
David's salty, bro.
I'm not being salty. I say it about my own players. Literally, all these young players have a limited amount of good games, and Arsenal fans, especially now, they don't have any patience. They're like Chelsea fans. Literally, they are like Chelsea fans. I can see Smith dropping 3 bad games and then being like, get him out the squad, bring back Willian because Willian will give us more.
I don't think anyone will be shouting for that.
Like, I like Reece James. Reece James is amazing, but he was shocking against Arsenal.
Lambs, we can hear you. We can hear you. By the way.
No, literally, Arsenal fans 2 weeks ago said they don't want to ever see Jack again after the red card. He scored a free kick against us. They're like, Jack is back. Like, this is the thing. They're so up and down with it.
It's true. But they're in. They've got 2 wins now, so I'm not going to try and rain on the parade too much, even though it is amusing that Arsenal fans literally go with the wind with Arsenal. It's beautiful.
But that is scumbag. They're clowns.
We want to quickly touch on this super chat here. Says Klopp's at the wheel, side passing to the final. We love to see that. But yeah, we want to quickly touch on Brighton. I've spoken about this guy before because his name interests me and his heritage, but he's actually not even Argentinian, bro. He's Scottish, fam. Like
Mac Allister,
fam. The way that my man ruined all these plays that Brighton had to take the game, yeah. Not Argentina. These frauds coming to the UK, fam. Need to stop it. These charlatans.
And to make it better, he's got a brother called Kevin.
It's like Kevin McAllister, bro.
Genuinely, his brother is actually. I'm not even joking.
It's true. And he's got another brother called something else. I forgot what it's called, Francis or something. Like, flip me, man.
But it's normal, though. Like,
Argentina called Mac Allister? Are you done?
I mean, like, Allison has a German name. Allison has a German name, and he's.
But Ram, why are you defending these frauds, bruv? This is why you called Tubaka, fam.
Live, man. Let them live, bruv. He's good at free kicks. Allow it.
Listen, beat Newcastle, then I'll let them live, fam. Like, jeez. Anyway, moving swiftly on to the next game. These last few games, we're gonna go through them a bit quicker. It was the unseasoned chicken derby.
I don't even know what it is.
Brexit FC versus UKIP FC.
Oh my God.
It was Burnley versus Sheffield United. Listen, the one time I wanted a draw just for fun. Burnley go and win, and these men are staying in the league, aren't they? It's
I love it.
I told you.
Yo, because you have that agenda, I want them to stay in the league.
We talk about Sam Allardyce. We've got to start talking about Sean Dyche himself, mate. He's amazing.
Literally.
They just know what they are. 6
You've
foot
also just
British
got Jake
lads.
over KJ, so
Yeah, 6 foot.
Oh yeah, they got that takeover. Literally, I saw that and I was like, oh, they're not going anywhere. They're not leaving. You know what? Yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, Burnley, listen to me. If you fix up your stadium and change your logo, I'll get off your back. There we go.
Change the entire identity of the club.
Why have they got a Lego house in a badge, fam? Like,
let them live, bro. Let them live.
Burnley, they're their own team.
When you can beat Aston Villa, I'll let them live. When you can beat Newcastle,
KJ, that's coming back to bite you now. I hope you're alright.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. I ain't saying Man United are gonna win and we'll smash them. I'm just saying you man need to beat them before my agenda dies, fam.
Look, they were going to win against Sheffield. Let's be honest. Sheffield are still winless. Chris Wilder's going to be speeding home for some points at this point. Like, that's just what it's going to be. So I feel a bit sorry for them, but they're going down. I don't even know how he hasn't been sacked, to be honest.
He won't get sacked.
He won't get sacked. It will be a mutual consent leaving at the end of the season.
No, he's staying.
You reckon he'll stay in the champ?
He's bringing them back.
You believe what you believe in Wilder?
Chris Wilder has unrivaled knowledge of championship ballers. I'm telling you, he will go out and sign. They'll spend like 4 mil on the transfer window, and all those players will come in the squad, and they'll be different level in the championship. They'll come up to the Prem again, and then they'll go back down. They'll become like a Fulham, a yo-yo club.
Yeah. Yo, B, do you reckon? Sorry, Brad. Do you reckon that they will beat Derby's record of lowest points total in the league? Because you called from early.
Called this from like week.
Called this from early.
Surely they can't be that bad. The fall off from last season to this season is actually ridiculous. I think they're going to beat Derby's record. They have to. Otherwise, it's actually a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Exactly. And literally, they deserve not to come back up. Like,
why do you think they have been so bad this season, though? Because they were decent last season.
They were so good.
Second season syndrome, and people realize what is this overlapping fullback business now? Bun that, fam. You know what I mean? Like,
and they got injury to key players as well.
Yeah,
and
they lost Henderson.
And also, they decided to replace Henderson with Pickford's little brother.
Literally, it's
terrible. Terrible. They're the same thing. And then also decided, let's just get our pants pulled down and shagged by Liverpool and buy a youngster who's never played a single Premier League minute in his life. Who doesn't even know?
It was 40. It says 20
mil. 20 mil.
Don't know where I have that one from. Fraudulent news. Sorry.
That whole deal was fraudulent, fam. Listen, they don't even fit their system. It makes no sense.
They're the new Bournemouth, man.
Yeah, it didn't actually make sense for him to go.
It made no sense, fam.
It would have made more sense to bring Peter Crouch out of retirement.
Yes, it would have. Like, I actually hope Ryan Brewster goes on to have a good career because I think he's a good player. But bruv, but you should have went Crystal Palace with the Mandem, fam. Being at Mandem Palace, that's where you could have been, bruv.
I don't think he would play though.
Who cares? It's with the Mandem, not with the UKIP Mandem. What are you telling me? You want to be
in the back room?
All right, listen. No dancing and no dabbing for him at Sheffield United. We got some super chats here. First of all, from Rodrigo says Burnley are a very useful team. They always do us a favor against Big Six. They always play their best. Useful like Bolton and Vold. Okay, that is true. They do have their uses. That is true. Hopefully, we pan them when we play against them. That's another super chat here from Ray. He says 50 to 80 mil on Dembele, 40 to 50 mil on McGinn, and 50 mil on Upamecano. That would fix Arsenal. Yo, Arsenal ain't that kind of P. They ain't got that kind of P. They ain't spending that kind of P's.
He's even talking about
John McGinn.
Which Dembele is he talking about?
Yes.
Any of them aren't saving it.
Any of them. Let's say you're going into the last game of the season and you need rivals to drop points and they're facing Burnley. Best believe they'll win. That's a decent shout. We've got one more super chat here before we move on. I need Chelsea to pick up 3 points versus City just to see the painting Chelsea fan in glasses smile. Even as a United fan, she's great. No. Lambs. She's talking about lambs.
Have I looked that depressed for like most of the show?
Yeah. That's what I asked if you were okay. Oi, listen, gentlemen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Your AK putting the money down, fam. You know what I'm saying? Your lambs, like. You go. You got a nice little smile over there. Nice one. And we got this man like Stacey. Or girl like Stacey. Sorry, my girl. She said, I get why occasions doesn't like Burnley. I really do. They play nasty as hell. They elbow kick just freaking dirty players. I can't stand them. Oh, listen. See, me and my girl Stacey, yeah? My G, fam. You know what I'm saying? She understands what I'm
your girl.
They're like a Stoke. Real dirty.
I love Stoke. Stoke were amazing.
Yo, guys,
I went to the Stoke West Brom derby. Iconic. It was amazing.
Guys, there is 1.1k of you guys watching right now. We love to see it. Guys, smash the like button. Share this out to them charlatans. And also, go join the Football Terrace Discord, link in the description, and follow the Football Terrace clips for the best clips from the Football Terrace. We're gonna move on. I've never talked about Burnley so much in my life. I need to actually get prayer for this hatred of Burnley. Next game is Sheffield. No, we just spoke about that. Southampton and West Ham United. I'm going to just quickly brush over this because He was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only,
Is
the
everyone-
only, the only thing was Ralph,
FPL points.
Yeah, that's what
7
it is.
points.
the only thing Ralph Hasenhuttl was doing like some Zoom call or something. That's it.
Listen, all right, guys. We'll move on to that. Next game. Final game of the day. Then we move on to the other sections. West Brom and Leeds. Leeds absolutely pamming West Brom, fam. Big Sam Aladici, yeah. The magic got in after one game, fam. It's mad. It's mad. Oh yeah, you've got a mad Sam agenda, innit?
Can't wait till he gets relegated. Bye. See you later. Bye, West Brom.
I'm with
Bye,
that.
Big
I'm
Sam.
with that. I'm
Why?
with that.
Why are you against Big Sam?
I just hate him. He's
Why?
a
Because of what you said about Klopp, innit? It's 'cause he
No. I think it was when he got the England job. I was like, why did this guy get the England job?
No, after what you said about Klopp, Ram couldn't allow it. Man said, could he do what I'm doing at West Brom? The liberties, I love him. I love him.
Listen, this is why I love Big Sam. He's a wind-up, bro. Absolutely wind-up.
Don't care.
I got a super chat here from man like Gio, our guy, a great guy. He says, KJ, do you think Zaha can make the transition to the Serie A? Milan are linked with him. The only obstacle is the price tag. At his age, keep up the great work. Thank you, my guy. And could he make this transition? Yes, he could. He could. The more space, slower pace, he would look very good. And for AC Milan, who is growing as a team and getting better, could be a good move for him. We'll have to see. We'll wait and see about that. But yeah, listen, it's not even like this was like lucky 5 goals. All of their goals were sick, except from the first one was hella lucky, by the way, that own goal. You can't even predict that. Like that never happened. But all the goals were.
Sorry, that was foolish.
It was
listen,
that was foolish. That was
scoring an own goal from 20 yards out. Like what the hell?
Yeah, that was foolish. I'm sorry.
I was screaming like Carrington last week. Now I'm just like, we don't claim.
We don't own him. We don't own him.
We don't claim it. No longer one of us. But which one was out for you guys? Which one was the best goal out of those goals?
Rafinha's.
Rafinha.
Absolutely. I thought. I remember we didn't look at him at Rennes, but I was worried because I knew we might have to play him, but he went to Leeds, and I knew he was a good player. But that finish was it was dirty. Just one top boom. It was amazing.
I love the Harrison goal, fam. The way my man drove 1-2 Bamford and then cut inside and left bins, fam.
I like Alioski's just because he booted it,
you saw him line it up. You saw him line it up. Man was like, right, here's where it's going. Bang! Listen, all their goals were sick. All their goals were sick. Like that's it. But their 5-0 win has been overshadowed by an incident online that's got everyone a bit riled up. B, I want to come to you first because you're the one who pointed this out to me. Leeds posted a video of one of the pundits having her say on how Leeds got up into the championship, from the championship into the Prem, and she basically was saying she believes that it's mainly due to COVID that the reason why they was able to get up into the Premier League. How do you feel about the whole situation?
I felt like it was quite unnecessary. For Leeds to actually clip the video and then post it, that's quite petty. Like they've done it to Agbolaha, which is fine. However, you must know that you're inviting a pylon. You must know that your fans or other trolls or other football fans are now gonna attack her. So therefore, you should feel some responsibility for what you're posting. And I just felt like they completely didn't even consider that. And it was just, you're a big club now, Leeds. You're now playing in the Premier League. You should take these things on your chin and you should just, get on with it. Like, it's not that deep, personally. You're not a football Twitter account. You're not a troll. So don't act like one. That's what I felt like.
No, that's fair enough. Has anyone else got anything different to say? Do they feel like Leeds were right to say or do what they did and we just got to take it on the chin? Now everyone's pretty sure. I agree.
He conveniently cut it off as the bloke next to her was like,
Jimmy Floyd has
what you're saying.
Yeah. That's true.
Again, I'm not on Twitter. I don't even know about this.
Yeah, you have no say.
I'm not on Twitter either, but I still heard about this. To be honest, I completely agree with being Kendall to echo what everyone said. Just like other footballers, other clubs, managers, I'm sure they've endured much worse abuse that they don't say anything about it. So, keep your professionalism. Like, you should know better.
It's the fact that it's a professional football account, and right now, Twitter admins for these football clubs are doing things for clout. Like you see with the German clubs. The German clubs love to do it. Trolling Man United fans. The Dortmund admin trolling Man United fans all summer about Jadon Sancho. Augsburg do it. Bayern Leverkusen. And now everyone's starting to do it. And it gets to the point where like we get the banter and jokes, but when it comes now into the fact that someone can get a level of abuse from your own fans, you need to rethink why you're tweeting what you're tweeting. What you said, I don't necessarily agree with, but it's not about the opinion right now. It's about why the abuses came in the way that it's come. But yeah, I
she wasn't completely wrong. They haven't come up for 16 years, so I mean, she wasn't completely wrong. This is the first time there's been a break in the season. Who knows what would have happened otherwise?
To be fair, I think she is. I think the actual opinion is wrong. Maybe it's the opinion. I think the opinion is definitely
the logic behind it. I get it, but at the same time, they were the best team in the championship for 2 years. Like that is still like it's still a thing. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they bottled it in the playoffs and they didn't get off. But to say that I don't know if she's saying it's only due to COVID. That's where I'll be like,
she was talking about the burnout that they usually get at the end of the season.
But again, as much as you can say we never know because. They might have got blown out because of the season. They might not have got blown out as well either. So that's why it's an unfair comment because again, we don't know what the result would have been, and it's just a bit of the muchness. But
the thing is, they would have known that they fed into a stereotype that women in football get a lot. Like we've seen it with Alex Scott and stuff, they're not represented enough. So they would have known that they were feeding into a stereotype and inviting a pylon of absolute idiot football Twitter trolls that there always is. So they would have known that. So that's where I feel like it's tone deaf for me because they would have known that completely. Yeah. If they clipped the whole clip and and saw the blokes afterwards saying, yeah, you were spot on with what you were saying, correct, blah, blah, blah. Fair enough, that's fair enough. Everyone can everyone can get it, but not just her, and to cut it off before that, I think was completely wrong.
That's fair enough. We're going to move on for this with these super chats. It says, Ram and Kendall can see that Allardyce fraudulent. I couldn't understand his terrible football during his Bolton days. I can't stand him. Fair enough. The Big Sam agendas are rife.
KJ. That Bolton team had ballers, and somehow they didn't do anything. I'm sorry, that gives me a migraine.
All right, listen. The same energy that you've got for this year, directed towards your team for not beating Newcastle.
You're gonna say that the whole time.
Yeah, because you said Jordan Henderson was the best footballer of 2020.
Oh my, Dave.
All right, listen, everyone.
You said it. You're wrong.
Typical English managers like Big Sam are very useful. They set up nicely against the big six. We need to appreciate Burnley, West Brom, Newcastle more. Rodrigo is all about, if they can get us points, they can take away points from our rivals. Let them be here, fam. Let them go, fam. All right, listen. I rate that. You know what I mean? It's what it is. All right, we've moved on from the games that have been played. Quickly before we go, a few games actually were cancelled this midweek in the midweek due to COVID problems. I'm just going to go around quickly. Do you think that the season will be stopped due to COVID, David?
From my information, no.
B?
No, they can't afford it. There's just no space or time to fit in extra fixtures, so there's no point.
Fair enough. We've got Kendall.
Yeah, I agree. I think everyone could do with it, but I don't think it'll happen because obviously Euros are coming up next winter and stuff like that, so it's just not gonna work.
No, fair enough. Lambs?
Yeah, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, fair. Rams?
It's dependent on if there's any significant cases or uptake in cases. If there is, then we might see it, but I highly doubt they're going to do anything about it, especially with the scheduling of the Euros.
Yeah, fair enough. And Brandon, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I can't see it happening either. Although I'd like them to reset the season so Arsenal can start again. But there you go.
I'd like them to postpone our City game, actually.
Boy, that ain't happening. Yeah. You guys are going to have to face Man City right now. All right, listen. I actually reckon you guys will win that game. Like,
Oh,
listen.
KJ.
The thing is as well,
I'm trying to set you up. I genuinely believe that you can beat Man City. Like if I said that I believe Arsenal can beat Chelsea due to just football judge, I also believe the same with Chelsea and Man City. Will that happen? I do not know, but you guys can. I think you guys will win. It'll be mad. We got a super chat here saying we're going to be the champions. You heard it here first. Glory, glory, Man United. All right, listen, the Man United gas. I'm here for it in terms of I just love seeing my people happy. You know what I'm saying?
They do know the season finishes in May, though, don't they?
I know. I'm pretty sure if things go wrong,
let them drink it in, man. Let them drink it in.
We're still in the title race.
You're not wrong technically because there's still more games to go, but we're eating good right now, and that's what I'm happy for.
Only one injury needs to happen. Your season's a bit.
No, not really.
KJ, don't you think by history, United always perform better in the second half of the season, no matter what?
Ooh, we've only had really one season where that happened, and that was this season. Even last season, sorry. Even the season Ollie first came in and we were on that mad run, we died towards the end. That's why
it was so bad. We had some of our worst matches in that season towards the end. So I can't say that.
Did you not win a game in like the last 7?
Yeah, it was very wild, and that's why a lot of Man United fans have PTSD when it comes to Man United and doing well. But guys, smash the like button for us. It's now time for Squad Builder. That's right. We got super chat here. So Kai Lingard and Timo Morata won't help beat City. Hey man, sometimes you just gotta let the vibes flow and see where it takes you. But yes, it's time for Squad Builder. So in the week, we no longer do Team of the Week. We leave that for the weekends. In the midweek, we have Squad Builder, where we take a theme and we try and make the best squad and then discuss where we would finish and stuff like that. All right, guys. So, as I said before, smash the like button, all you guys in Vibes of C. We love to see it. Last Vibes of C of 2020, man. Let's make this one of the biggest and best ones we can have right now. So, the theme today, people, the theme tonight is Premier League Hospital 11. I love how people in the chat have already started to put their names in because it's Team of the Week. Guys, it's not Team of the Week. It's Squad Builder. It's a different kind of team we will build here. But yes, Hospital 11. So the most injury-prone players in the league, if they were fit, what kind of team can we make? Let's go right now with the goalkeeper. Who is the most injury-prone goalkeeper that you've seen?
Alisson.
Fabianski.
Yeah. Alisson.
Ooh, Alisson is very injury prone. So is Fabianski.
Fabianski last season was out for so long. They had to. Do you remember that Roberto geezer?
Oh yeah, they had to put that Roberto geezer in, and they had to replace him.
Alisson gets injured, then plays, then gets injured again.
Yeah,
gets injured again. I think
it has to be Alisson. Alisson has to be the goalkeeper there. All right, Pat saying Alisson as well. All right, so now we've got for right back. I think there's only one. Hector Bellerin actually has to go at right back for this. Or Ricardo Pereira.
That's a good price. That's a good.
But is he injury prone?
You hear the way Ram said it as well. Ricardo Pereira. He's trying to
just because I say it properly. Yeah, leave it.
Ricardo Pereira, but he's only had one big injury. It's not like he had.
It's his first big injury.
Bellerin.
Other injuries are before Premier League, but
Bellerin going in there for Hospital 11. All right, centre backs. One of them.
It's got to be Eric. It's got to be Big Eric.
Eric to go in there because my man cannot stay fit. And you know what? Who also needs to go in there? His teammate Phil Jones. Who is Phil Jones, bro? Why is he never seen?
I was gonna say Matip, Stickman.
Oh, Matip. Hey, there were going to be a lot of Liverpool players.
Matip was going to be a lot of Liverpool players.
So we've got Thiago Alcantara. Someone said Thiago Alcantara.
Those are good shouts.
That is also a shout. We'll get to them in a moment. Are we going for? So are we just going to go for the best team we can make out of these injury team players? So I'm going to say Matip.
Yeah.
Matip going in there. Like Matip going in the Hospital 11. He can have his Champions League card. Left back.
Emerson.
Mendy.
Emerson.
Mendy, yeah, Mendy.
Mendy's out all the time for like weeks.
Wait, that is true. Mendy. You know what I love? That two of the Vibes footballers
Are also injured.
in the Hospital 11. That's how you know it's complete Vibes, fam. Someone said Luke Shaw as well.
That used to be true, but he's not as bad now.
Yeah.
And Mendy's a little bit he's been out a lot longer than Luke Shaw, and I think he's a bit better than him anyway, ability wise.
Oh, okay, interesting. Fair enough. All right, we're going into the midfield. Injury prone
about the midfield. I think every single position is a Liverpool player.
Oh my god!
I think genuinely, I think it's Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Thiago Alcantara.
God, he's the captain.
Those three, honestly, cannot keep fit.
I'm gonna say he's just got here.
He's still.
Someone said
John 2.5 games or 1.5.
No, 2.5. It's 2.5.
Yo, Thiago's going.
This is giving me a migraine.
No, but it's true though. It's
true, man. It's true. The injury prone, bro.
That's the whole point. It's giving me a migraine. Just thinking about it.
Wait, is that supposed to be a joke?
You could stick Fernandinho in there as well.
Ooh, that's a decent shout though. Fernandinho. Oh, do we want to have a centre back?
Oh, we forgot about Eric Laporte.
Oh, Eric, yeah. Eric Boyd. For the quality, Eric Boyd needs to leave. Oh wait, over Matip.
No, Matip is
Matip's more injury prone than Bailly.
So Bailly's got to go.
I'm saying Bailly's going and putting Laporte in there.
I'm Eric.
I love how someone actually thought he was just trying to do the play on words saying my name. I am Eric Laporte. He actually changed his name on Twitter to that for a bit, and it was actually hilarious. I actually rated him for that. So the midfield is just solidified, and top forward three, Harry Kane has
Harry Kane.
Always gets his.
Aguero actually.
The thing is, right? Harry Kane's still young. Like Aguero's just got old. So
has Harry Kane scored more goals than Sergio Aguero?
But the thing is now, over his career, Sergio Aguero has not been injury prone. It's only in his latter years that's happened, right? Sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Someone's saying Ziyech. Pulisic
Pulisic's got to go in there.
Honestly, he'd be one of the best players in the league if he wasn't injured so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
This whole Rashford debate is done. It's done now. Man can't even stay fit to play 4 games, fam. Like it is what it is. Rashford is the one.
Did he get injured in warm-up, David?
He gets injured in warm-up. I swear Naby Keita got injured on the plane.
Yes, he did. Naby Keita came on played fit, came off played injured. That's impressive.
That's why he's the captain. One more spot. Gareth Bale.
Yeah. It's got to be.
Bale Ziyech.
No, it's Bale.
My man's hips are stiff. Like, boy, peak for Gareth Bale, isn't it? And we always need to have a manager. So, which manager has the most? Who do you reckon ruins their players the most?
Bielsa.
I was going to say Bielsa. But...
I was going to say Gareth Southgate, to be honest.
It's not. I don't think it's in the game. But like, what manager in the Premier League literally ruins their players? Okay, a Man City fan here says Laporte has only had 1 injury for Man City. That's a lie.
No, he's had a cruciate ligament injury, then ankle injury after that. So,
you could actually put Kevin De Bruyne in here too, potentially.
No,
not as
bad
as Laporte. Not as bad as
it's not been out for too long.
Those 3 in the midfield. I'm sorry, they're goated in that state. Right.
Can we just put Ole?
Does Ollie ruin his players?
Well, looking at this, it's bloody Klopp.
Lampard.
Yeah, to be fair.
Lampard's a shout.
How does Lampard start?
You know what?
Position, isn't it?
Now, Brandon said Arteta. Considering Arsenal's injury record, I think that's a fair shout.
That is true as well.
No, but Arteta's been there. He hasn't been there for that long.
You know what? Yeah, for this season alone, it has to be Klopp.
Klopp,
It has to be.
Have you seen it? It's shocking.
Their injury record is diabolical, and he's got the most players in there.
Yeah,
it has
fair.
to be.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's
All right,
fair.
cool. So we have Klopp, the manager of the Hospital 11. You know what I'm saying? So just to run it down for you, we have Alisson in nets. We have Hector Bellerin, Laporte, Matip, and Mendy as the back line. We have Thiago Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain with Pulisic, Harry Kane, and Gareth Bale leading the line for the Hospital 11. Right, guys. The question is, number one, who's the captain?
Keita.
Keita.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Naby Keita.
Has to be Naby Keita. He's literally, from the moment you get injured for being on the plane, you're done. That's it. You legit the most injury-prone player I've ever seen, and also he's part of Charlatans FC and the Standard Stand. You love to see it. So the question now is, guys, where would this team finish?
Apart from Bellerin, it's actually a decent team.
Yeah, and they'll all be
It is a
injured.
very good team. Problem is they're all injured.
Okay, let's put the caveat in is they don't get injured or they have minimal injuries. You know what I mean? Like this team here, where could it finish?
Yeah, we get the syringe in, you know.
Top 4.
Decent.
Yeah.
I think it's a decent
First,
team.
I'll
Yeah,
put
I'd
it-
say
I'll
top
put it
6 at
I
least.
put it third.
Second or third.
Okay, I want to go down. So David,
Third.
B.
4th.
Ooh, we're gonna have Kendall.
Yeah, I think 5th. I don't think they'll do that good goal scoring wise and that.
Fifth, goal scoring with Harry Kane.
They got Harry Kane.
Yeah, but only Harry Kane. What's Gareth Bale and bloody Pulisic gonna do?
Whoa,
Pulisic
just fit. He's a bagsman, but he just doesn't stay fit. Bale hasn't done it for years. Pulisic last year is the reason why we got FA Cup final and top 4.
There's a few fifths in there. There's a few sixths in the comments. I'm seeing someone saying 10.
I think top
Someone saying
6.
7. Top 6 in there. Okay, Brandon.
Well, you're at a disadvantage straight away because you're playing with 10 men and a fashion model. So I reckon around about 6th.
Oh wow, 6th. And Ram.
3rd or 2nd.
3rd or 2nd. Lambs.
Because Bellerin's there 5th. Otherwise, top 4.
Where do I think this team will finish? I'm looking at it now. Matip and Laporte, decent.
They got the best manager in the league.
They do have the best manager. But saying that, yeah, again, if it wasn't for the caveat we put in, he would run them into the ground and would peak. Their 2 fullbacks are okay. They're average. Their midfield is pretty good on talent. But there's no traditional DM, so they'll just get ran through. And then the forward line, yeah, Pulisic could create for Kane, but Bale would be too busy trying to find the WD-40 for his joints. So yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. These men could finish 3rd. I think Harry Kane would push them over the line. Or Prime here saying they would win the title.
Wow.
No.
What with Joe Matip?
What, just
With
like
Joe
all the
Matip.
titles Harry Kane's won for Spurs in the past?
Yo, don't disrespect Joe
Hector
Matip.
Bellerin.
Yo, I'm not too sure about title, but I think 3rd is decent. We will see if that would ever happen. Probably not though. Right, guys, we're coming towards the end of the show. Got one more section here. Thank you so much for everyone watching. Over 1,000 of you are watching right now, and there's been over 1.1k people watching over the course of this episode. Last episode of 2020, guys. Thank you so much. Remember to smash that like button. Go over to the Discord and sign up for the Discord, and go subscribe to the Football Terrace and Football Terrace Clips. Last section. We're going back to nostalgia lane. And this one is memories, guys. Memories. Your favorite moments of 2020 in the year. What have been your favorite moments of this Premier League year? I'm gonna go to B first. What's been your favorite moment?
Does it have to be in the Premier League?
Premier League. Actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Nah, it's the last episode. Yo, in football.
I was going to say our win against Leipzig, the 5-0 one, because it gave me hope, false hope, but it gave me hope that we could go on and actually come out of our group. Rashford had a hat-trick. Martial, he scored a goal, a penalty, and Greenwood had a goal as well. And I felt like hope in our season for like one of the first times. So that was probably my favourite moment this year.
Nice. You don't want to go to Brandon. What are you? What is your favorite moment from this year? I'm guaranteed it's not this last couple of months. You're muted, bro. You're muted.
To be honest with you, mate, there's really not a lot of them, really. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think. You probably have to say, I don't know, the FA Cup win.
No,
That'd be
fair enough. But someone's telling me to put the mic down because it looks disturbing. Yo, that's a you issue. That is a you issue, bro. That's nothing to do with you. Super chat here from Daniel says Giroud scoring 4 goals against Sevilla. That is a decent shout. Man like Dupe says here, he says KDB equaling the assist record. That is a nice moment for a player and a fan to have. Lambs, I'm gonna come to you.
Sorry, can I just say I forgot to mention, but Bruno's arrival, it really helped. Just want to say that.
Yes. Lambs, what you're saying? Favorite moment of 2020 in football?
For me, I don't know. I think there's two. I would probably say it's the signings that we made at the end of the transfer window and topping our Champions League group.
Nice. That's fair enough. There's nice things to talk about. There's one comment here, not this one. Sorry, the 3-1 Chelsea from this Arsenal fan. They went. Where was it? There. Oh, I've lost it now. Sorry, my God. There's one comment in there. I forgot what it said. Oh, there it is. He said, "AFTV dancing for part."
Iconic.
That and take your time with it. Oi, listen.
Yes. No, what about Brighton? You're a cheat. You're a cheat.
That is actually a great moment in fan channel history. One of the greatest moments in fan channel history. Ty going up to the camera and say, "You're a cheat. We're part. You're a cheat. I hope you get relegated."
If you hear this, you can cut my dressing room.
Yeah. Say that.
No, but it's the fact he was like, "Can I say a few things?" Like lives matter. It just and he just switches out of nowhere.
Like that.
It was amazing.
Robbie,
Yes.
This guy, like, you know those cartoons whenever they see like someone making money and the eyes with the dollar sign. Like, yes.
Like when DJ's like, "Can I dash this chair? Can I dash this chair?"
Oh my days. Wait, also, yeah. Just AFTV every year just makes me feel good.
AFTV
Brandon's sitting there.
Have you guys seen the raps and the music made by Liv?
Livs, Livs, my guy, if you're watching, keep doing what you're doing, fam. It brings life and joy to many people around the world.
Really are a legend, mate.
You know on Troops' channel, whenever they like, they've got the camera, they go down to whatever the little one's standing on. It makes me die.
Oh, so they've got Ty. Someone says Ty saying DT is rag and bone, man. That's really good. We've got someone said Cage. Ebony, why would you do this to me, man? The 6-1 drumming that Spurs game.
That was a good one, actually. Yeah.
We've got sign the ting, fam. Sign the ting with Aubameyang, and everything that's happened. All right, we're gonna go to Kendall. What has been one of your favorite moments from 2020?
And when the season ended.
When you were safe from relegation.
That was a bit serious, to be fair. But probably like signing St. Maximin, because and Callum Wilson, because obviously they were like really decent for us at the time, and we actually spent money. Like that was like 45 mil right there. So other than that, thanks a lot for 2020. Steve Bruce and Newcastle, thanks a lot for the lovely memories that you've given us. First game of the season wasn't too bad because we beat West Ham 3-0, and I thought, oh my God, and we were like second in the league for like about 3 days, and it was just mint, and like end the season there. But other than that, well, what can I really say now?
Boy, the chat is going crazy. 4-7-2. 7-2 Villa. Oh, listen, that was actually one of my favorite moments as well. Man, like Jack Grealish balling out, Ross Barkley, Agent Barkley coming through, pumping teams. Yo, Ram, what's your please tap? What's been your favorite moment of 2020?
Other than that title win, you know what? It's the captain's thing when they supported the NHS, because it really hit home, because quite a lot of my family work for the NHS and they're frontline workers, and it's just nice to see that all the captains of the Premier League came together and started pumping money to the NHS, which is so desperately needed at that time, which the government failed to do. I don't want to go into politics, but yeah, that would be my favorite moment.
No, fair enough. Yeah, this we do need to remember this also has been a difficult year for many, and everyone who's been supporting, not just NHS but all the emergency services still doing what they're doing. All the teachers working hard to make sure that their kids still get educated. It's been a tough year, but most people have come together and made it work. And
Big Rashy taken on board, Joe.
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, boy,
So
Marcus Rashford, yeah. Listen, of 2020, bro, my guy, fam, giving it to them pagans who run this country, fam. All right, listen, absolute hero. That's one of my highlights. David, have you said one of yours yet? Like,
I've got two. One is signing Havertz and Werner. Those are big days. I remember them so well. And the second one is amazing. I remember when Marcus Llorente slid on his back after he scored, and then Alvaro Morata scoring a goal and going to the fans and being, yes, that was.
No, you're on a proper wind-up, Dave.
No, I'm not even
winding you up. And kick you all the way to Cardiff.
I'm not even winding you up. That was genuinely, I've never been so happy to see your team lose. Because Robertson and Van Dijk had been given, they still got to come to Anfield and this, that, and the other. And then man like Robertson hit the post. It was beautiful. And then Llorente doing the backslide, it was amazing. Llorente had never scored in 20 years, in 20 games.
You know what? I'd love it if we have them in the Champions League. I just want to absolutely clamp them. I want revenge.
It was amazing.
Vengeance.
You got to hope they smack Chelsea first. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I've realised not only are we going to do Cross and Inshallah against Atletico Madrid, Tammy Abraham is going to be shooting in a goal with Jan Oblak.
Man of the match 2020. You know what? Yeah, I want to say this now. Who has been baller of 2020? If we're talking about on the field, I think you'll have to be Bruno Fernandes or Mo Salah for what they've done. But if you're talking about just as a human being, Marcus Rashford, baller. You are the vibes baller of the year, fam. Absolutely, of 2020, bro. Absolutely amazing.
If there was fans at Anfield who get a standing ovation,
it would have to.
What he's done is
amazing. Before we end off with my favorite moments and we close the show for the last time in 2020, who has been charlatan? Who has been the charlatan of 2020?
Jose. It has to be. Come on.
No, it has to be Genie Wine. No, for me.
Don't you dare.
For me, some goals. It's got to be.
He's gone back into Firmino goals. Remember, when he said it, we would only call him that when he scores. Firmino goals. So, David, you're saying Firmino goals. Lambs is saying Jose. B, who is your charlatan of 2020?
Mason Mount.
You know what?
David's gonna back it all day long.
No, I'm sorry. I got 2 goal contributions in 50 games. It's mad.
All right, listen. So we've seen. I'm just going to the chat quickly. We've seen a lot of Timo. We've seen Alba. We've seen Joel Linton.
Joel Linton, %. Broke club's record. What have you done now?
Sheffield United.
It's mainly Timo Werner.
Sheffield United.
Oh, I'm saying the whole of Sheffield United are the charlatans of 2020. Brandon, what are you saying?
I'm going to go with Aubameyang.
Ooh, Aubameyang of 2020, like the whole calendar year from January to now.
He was playing for a contract. He got the contract. And
yeah.
Oh, charlatan. Oh, okay. Who am I going to pick? No, it has to be. I'm sorry. He has to be the 4 Brazilian Joel Linton, fam. He is a charlatan, bruv. He is.
Oh, can I change mine?
Yeah,
Can I change mine? Willian.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm changing my one. Arsenal, bruv. Arsenal, you win the FA Cup, yeah, and look what you've done, fam. You deserve all the pain, yeah. Joel Linton and Arsenal, for me, are the charlatans, bruv. And
someone said Kepa. I have to agree with that. Kepa, biggest charlatan of the whole year.
Just the Arsenal board for everything they've done. Sacking the Gunnosaurus, getting rid of Ozil.
The staff,
doing everything else. Arsenal board.
Yep, Daniel says it here as well. Arsenal for sacking their staff to pay Aubameyang and Willian. Let's not forget Willian here. I'm all for Arsenal FC for being charlatans of 2020. That FA Cup ain't hiding the fraudulence. You know what I'm saying? Brandon's saying
Sebastian Haller.
No. Ram, it's been decided. And then
was so angry with me for coming for Jose. So angry.
I've also just realised that I thought we signed St. Maximin this year and it was last year. That's how much my year is literally moulding into one. That's how literally
that's how mad it's been.
That's been. I honestly was thinking to myself, no, we didn't. It was last year.
Oi, man like Rome says, Mino bumper cart Viola, fam. Oi, Mino Viola, he's not a charlatan, he's a terrorist. That's what he is, fam. He's just causing havoc everywhere he goes. And some of my favorite moments. I'm gonna start off soppy and say Vibes FC. One of the greatest moments and things to happen in 2020, and all of you guys are amazing, like I said at the start of the show. But we talk about straight football. I have quite a few. I've had an enjoyable year, to be fair, in terms of football. We started off really crap in January, but then things turn around. So Bruno Cummings been great. Martial's hat-trick against Sheffield United, the first player to get a hat-trick for us since Van Persie. Beautiful. Man City getting knocked out by Lyon in the Champions League. Beautiful. 8-2. Bayern Munich, Barcelona. Beautiful. But you know
how mental that was this year, like.
That was mad. The guys in the chats, saying, I don't know what I'm saying. Epic is a City fan, so that would hurt. I'm saying, man, like Justin said, up the vibe. Yes, up the vibes. FC, you guys are amazing. But my final favorite thing, besides Eric Bailly, just everybody in general, just makes me happy. Mason Greenwood. I think 2020, I've loved what he's done. And even in the hard times, I will back this kid to the end of the hill. And Mason Greenwood's rise, definitely after lockdown, just love to see it, and I hope it continues. And you know what? He helped bring this around, baby. You know what I'm saying? The Avengers and that. Absolutely love it. Guys, we have come to the end of our final show of 2020. It's been a great ride, short ride, but absolutely fantastic ride as well. Big up to everyone part of Vibes FC. 2020 next year, let's go and create more vibes.
2021.
2021. See,
when the clock changes tomorrow, it's 01/13/2020.
Listen, that's the kind of year it's been. We just restart the whole year, fam. Let's go again. But 2021. I just want the vibes to continue to grow. I just want the vibes to continue to flow. And I want Vibes FC to become the biggest and best show that YouTube has ever seen. I know it seems ridiculous now, but Vibes FC, we can take it there. You know what I'm saying? We are the best football YouTube team in the planet, and we don't even play football, man. That's how sick we are, guys. We're going to win the league this season. And you know what, guys? I'm going to end you, on the vibiest thing the football terrace has to offer this year. Everyone, we haven't done where to find people. So you know what? Let's do that before I get too carried away. Brandon, where can we find you?
Brandon AFC Fan TV on YouTube.
Nice. Ram.
Follow my Twitter, LRB Rams. That's it, really.
Yeah, we got Kendall.
Kendall Rowan on everything, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and you'll see me on Midnight Vibes, obviously in the new year, and on the football terrace as well, probably.
That's right. Lambs.
Lamia Elmed on Instagram and Night Vibes. So you'll find me too.
Come on now. Also, we bits and bobs on his podcast as well. Go check.
Oh yeah, bits and bobs on his podcast and sometimes on Monsters live streams as well. See, I forget so much
stuff. Yo, B, where can we find you?
Twitter and Instagram at Becky_Beatrice and Gold Diggers UK on YouTube.
That's right. Gold Diggers were here last week, actually. Absolutely amazing show, wild show as well. Episode 14? Episode 14. Guys, make sure you go check that out because it was absolutely amazing. Go support the Gold Diggers. David, where can we find you?
Follow my Insta at David Shirinwa. That's hard to spell. I'm not going to spell it out. And you can also find me complaining about Mason Mount in 2021. Thank you. All right, nice.
all the time the agenda's there. And I am your host and captain of Vibes FC, pastor of Church of Vibes, leader of the Resistance. I am Elite KJ. Follow me at elite_KJ. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. Subscribe to the Football Terrace clips. Like this video and share it out. To join the Discord. And you know what, guys? We've had an amazing year. We love to see it. Let the vibes keep flowing next year. And obviously, without further ado, the vibiest thing to come out of the Football Terrace in 2020. Guys, have a happy new year and let's keep vibing. Peace out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl in my life.